Good evening and welcome to another episode of The Coach's Box. Ray Halbrook here with live stream STL. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday evening here, and we're awaiting the table to fill here, I guess, if you will, and we'll show. We have two of the four here right now. Coach Jarvis is not going to be with us tonight, boo, but Coach Blair is on his way back from his win over the Hillsboro Lady Hawks, and but we do have Coach Zach McVeigh and Coach Chris Miller. Guys, how you doing?
Lovely.
Doing well. We're committed. I don't know about this other stuff, but we're here.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you got practice, and I go, nah, forget practice. Throw the ball out.
I was gonna say, yeah. Get some shots. Get some.
My
free
freshman
throws,
coach goes, hey, you gonna come to the game? I go, no.
No,
Play North County.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, down there or up here?
Herky.
Oh, okay.
One of Herky's tournaments.
One of the 5,282 tournaments.
Glad Jason isn't here to hear this. I might get a little upset.
Well, hey, I would. Hey, if I was there, I'd love an extra 33 home games.
My kids asked me if we're going to practice at our gym or at Herky.
I was gonna say.
And I'm like, wait a minute, we just play a lot of games there.
I get a lot of flack from the people from my folks that we're at Herky again. It's easy for us because it's an easy setup. So
Hey.
it is what it is.
Big stage.
Yeah.
Facilities are good.
Yeah.
It's all right. Good times. Good times.
What do we got tonight?
Oh, you got a lot of
Full docket, huh?
I mean,
There's a lot of things that have been going on. What's been going on with you?
so much, so excited. I mean, we could just jump right into probably the topic that we want to talk
I would
about.
say if they're not here.
They're not here.
Who cares?
Yeah,
we're going to talk about what we want to talk about.
That's exactly right. You know what that is?
When the
baseball.
when the other coaches are away, the mice play.
Wait a minute. The guys who can't really jump into the baseball conversation
That's
too much.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Well, we can start with the Hall of Fame controversy. Let's go right ahead. with that.
Was there controversy?
Just a tad.
So hey, did
If
you
they
see
don't
who
know-
did you see who made it this year?
Nobody.
Oh, yeah, I didn't carry the one.
Yeah, carry it.
I think Ray just knocked my sound out while he was moving
I'm
cameras. Gosh.
Well,
so sorry.
Ray, what'd you do?
What did you do?
So
so
it?
hard
You
to
back
find
in?
good help these days.
So
You back up?
For the first, yeah, I can hear
Okay,
myself,
thank you.
which probably is good.
Scary.
I think everybody else would rather not hear me. So, if for anybody who doesn't know, it's the first time since 1960 that no former players were elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Slow claps for the
Oh,
writers.
dumb.
Slow
Yep.
clap for the
and
writers.
for anybody who doesn't know, the Baseball Writers Association of America, which is the biggest crock of crap ever, because any little wannabe blogger can figure out a way to be on this. It didn't play baseball past their
Little League.
Yeah, since Little League or Coach T-ball once. They get an opportunity to vote on a baseball player, making it to the most prestigious place for any baseball player. And I got to say, journalism back in the day might have been kind of a bigger thing than it is now. And I can understand where the baseball writers
prestige.
have,
Yeah.
baseball writers then have the power because they are the only media
Right.
for, because there wasn't a lot of TV when all this started. But now, no, they're garbage. They're absolute garbage. The fact that we have no baseball players, and if you look at the list of baseball players that didn't make it,
As the kids that we grew up, as kids,
Yeah.
the players that we grew up watching, and you mean to tell me none of them?
none of them. They have stats. Nope.
No.
I didn't like him enough. His metrics weren't good. Shut
Oh
up.
my gosh.
Shut up. What is that?
He wasn't nice to me when we would interview after ball games.
Yeah, or something stupid. You got a bunch of these yuppie suckers who don't know anything about the stinking game.
Speaking of, how about the bloody sock and what he wrote
Well,
or talked about?
go ahead, jump into it.
Well, you read. I
I
told
read
you
a little
about it.
bit. I read a little bit. I
Okay.
had a chance to dive into that one.
So Kurt Schilling, he goes out and he makes his comment. And what's interesting is, and you guys can comment on it if you agree, disagree, think he's way out in left field or what.
I think he was a pitcher.
Yeah, he did okay.
Yeah, he's all right.
But he comes out and says basically to the writers in so many words that, hey, as Coach Miller has alluded to, I think you guys are a bunch of yahoos. And go ahead and take me off the ballot for my last year. I'm going to go ahead and go in with the Hall of Fame committee or the Veterans Committee and let them make the decision if and when I'm going to be part of the Hall of Fame. So to the writers, forget you guys.
Pretty sure he just gave him big middle finger.
There you go. You were saying. You were going to say it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah. I'm the guy who'll say that. Yeah. So Kurt Schilling, he had to have 75% to get in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
He received 71% of the votes. Mm-hmm. He was 4% away.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, I thought in education today, if they're 4%, don't we just go ahead and just? I'm sorry. Is that?
No Child Left Behind. I don't know.
Whole harmless here. Just let him go. You pass. You're all good.
Yeah.
So Kurt Schilling says, you know what? I don't want the writers to elect me to the Hall of Fame. I'll wait for the Veterans Committee to elect me, and that's what they tend to do. Is somebody who maybe was looked over, their peers vote him in, and. Yeah,
and he's getting flack for this. Now,
why?
Not that
it's
not
that.
Because it's 2021 and everything is political or politicized, and maybe
it's what he did a long time ago.
Oh, is it? Wait,
yeah,
politics wasn't? Oh, just because of his
Probably.
ideology? Oh,
maybe.
Okay. Well,
it doesn't matter if you don't agree with me. You're an awful person.
Oh my gosh!
So remember that. Anyway, I think that
you are an awful person.
Yeah, but Schilling should be in the Hall of Fame. Okay, because there's plenty of other guys who should be in.
Right.
I'm still a big fan. I think how is Omar Vizquel not in the Hall of Fame? I mean, he's got what close to 3,000 hits, and how many Gold Gloves? He was the Ozzie Smith of the American League.
Probably 12, 13, easy.
Yeah. Longevity, played a long time, solid player, and why? Well,
Maybe because the writers now don't have a clue on who these people were 20 years ago, 25 years ago.
They can't look up his stuff on YouTube, I guess, or his metrics weren't good. His WAR wasn't high enough. What the hell is WAR? What is that?
Wins above replacement.
I know exactly what it means. It's just what does that measure?
So what does that do going
Wins
forward?
above replacement.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, what does that really mean? How does that make him not as good of a player as somebody like Alan Trammell or Jack Morris? We let them in, but Vizquel was solid.
I say probably
he's okay over here. Hey, he's going to take up this whole side of the infield. He's got you.
One of the best middle infielders
of all
in
time.
An era. In an era.
Yeah.
I mean, Now, are we going to talk about it? We can bring up the issue of performance enhancers, and now that we're talking about this time frame, and is it once again?
Omar Vizquel did not do steroids.
Say no.
Let me make this 100% clear. I will bet the farm that man did not do steroids. His frame did not change.
But see, this is a debate that they're talking about is, well, are they going to let people in that they know first? This is first. Because I think eventually, at some point, everybody will get in. But
I don't know.
the people they know, are we going to let them in first? And then the people that are suspected or, the accusation of, but we don't really know.
So in this country, I know it's in 2020, this could be completely wrong, but I thought it was innocent until proven guilty.
Not in the media.
Not in the media, I guess. But hey, let me ask you something. Who saved baseball?
I believe that was a St. Louis Cardinal and a Chicago Cub.
Yeah.
98.
Yeah.
A
it's
lot of
big
home
deal.
runs.
I think they even did a documentary.
Yeah,
on
I think so. Yep.
And those guys basically put baseball on their back and said, "Hey, we got this," because otherwise it was over. They brought baseball back.
Right.
And the game was more exciting. And this is where everybody laughs at you. We all joke about you saying, "Yeah, it's entertainment.
It's entertainment.
Let them do steroids. Let them do everything." And I agree with that. Okay? And we're talking about a sport that is full of hypocrisy. Absolutely full of hypocrisy. Because they were okay with it then when the money started coming in and everything else. Hey, Coach.
Hey, there he is.
He's mad at me.
Well, just even look at.
He's mad at me now. Yep.
Just even look about.
You can't be mad you won.
Yeah. Just look at the memo they
You
sent
only
out.
missed a couple minutes. We're just talking about baseball anyway.
Yeah. Just look at the memo they sent out about pitchers and the substance that they, now all of a sudden they're going to enforce the rosin and, all of that, the spray that they use to get a grip. I don't know about you, but if Jordan Hicks is going to throw a 105 mile an hour fastball in my direction, I want him to have some grip.
Yeah, that would help.
That's perfectly fine.
I don't really want to lose my face.
No,
That's right.
No,
To me, I mean, okay, so those guys cheated.
right.
And I said this when I kind of went on this rant about the whole thing to you guys. But so Walter Johnson and Gaylord Perry, they're notorious. They've admitted to cheating by using the spitball, which is an illegal pitch. They admitted to it. How are they in the Hall of Fame? Why is that okay? Like, because they're buddies with the riders. They took those guys out for drinks.
They probably
and
did.
partied a little bit.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
Gave him an
They
exclusive.
didn't have
here and
social
there.
media back then. Yeah, be my ghostwriter.
Yeah.
That's okay. So that's okay.
How about the 70s era and the 80s era of greenies and amphetamines and all of that? I mean,
Mickey Mantle said that he would not be able to play a day-night doubleheader at all if it wasn't for amphetamines. He said it. So does that affect his performance? Or is it okay if he was hungover? Do you think he'd have done a little bit better if he was over there falling asleep in the dugout? He's partied all night. Again, they've admitted to this stuff. Is that cheating? Is that okay? Should they be in the Hall of Fame?
But I go back to something as simple as LASIK surgery for your eyes. That's okay, right? That's not illegal, but all of a sudden now if you're better than 20/20 vision and you can see the laces coming in, you can identify is it going to be a curveball, is it going to be a slider, fastball, some type of rotation. How is that okay? But me, insert whatever, steroids, whatever we're talking about here,
Sure.
to help recover from injury.
Andy Pettit.
Andy Pettit. Yeah.
Perfect example.
Hey,
But the most important part about it is the laces were out, Finkel.
So, my feelings on this is a bunch of them cheated. Why are it's double punishment? You lost your game if you got popped. Manny Ramirez, A-Rod, whatever, Pettit, Robinson Cano. You got popped. Why are you getting punished double when the only thing that the baseball writers are holding on to, and I had to look this up just to be sure, is this code of conduct. Okay, which is I don't even think it even states what that actually is.
No, nothing clear defined.
There is nothing defined.
No.
It's just they have to sign a code of conduct thing. Okay. Every one of those suckers in the Hall of Fame are guilty of doing something that would violate the code of conduct.
At some point.
You can't tell me some of the best people ever, the nicest guys.
Well,
they're
what did
baseball players.
What did Tom
you
Hanks say about Roger Hornsby being his manager? The things that he would say, right?
Call me a steaming pile of shit. Did I cry? No. Anyway, the point is, just think of all the things. I mean, does that mean the infidelity? Baseball players don't cheat on their wives on the road? Are you kidding me?
No, that doesn't.
These guys are all they were great at what they did, but to hold on to this code of conduct thing, after you basically, the word I want to use I can't use. You use them,
Right.
Agreed.
you
Right.
use the people who did steroids to put money in your pocket to build it up to what it is now, this super mega billion-dollar industry, and then you're like, thanks for what you did. You're out.
Well, I mean,
Bull. Complete bull.
I just want to. I don't understand how a group of people that basically are not associated with the game. How are they the decision makers of who gets in? Why is it not a committee of former players? Why is it not?
Should be.
And I don't know. Why is it not the commissioner or somebody that the commissioner creates a group, a committee, something that people are involved in that have been involved?
So back when the Baseball Hall of Fame was created in 1932 or something. I know it's past my
trivia.
So you're
Ray,
out.
that's not going to be a trivia
Yeah,
question
I don't know.
tonight,
In
is it?
1932,
or whenever it was back in the late 20s, early 30s when they created. Who is the most what entity would be the have the most knowledge about the best players in the game.
Yeah, the papers,
writers,
the writers.
because they travel across the country on
Right.
trains. They're watching all these games. They know what they've done. They collect the box scores. They're writing stories about them. They're the ones who are the foregone experts on the game of baseball and the players who played it. They're not the experts on baseball in 2020. They haven't been the experts on baseball in a long time. In the last 40 years, in my lifetime, they have not been.
Right.
That when they used to do the sporting news and the Sports Illustrated previews back then, when you had the sport, that was the last of it.
Right.
It's been gone since
Right.
then.
Right.
These guys now they don't know jack squat. It's terrible.
Well,
And they're not allowing the people that, like you said, who are our childhood heroes. I mean, I don't give a damn if they were. Roger Clemens was a great pitcher long before he was suspected of using steroids.
Yes.
Long before. Why is that not? Barry Bonds, you take before 1999. He's a Hall of Fame player
right.
Right.
to that point. So you're telling me that, that changed everything. Did it? Or is it just your hypocrisy and your pride and
Because Bonds didn't want to talk to you and didn't want to talk to the media.
because he's a jerk. He's a D-bag. Yeah, everybody knows that. He was notorious for being. Jeff Kent didn't like his teammates. Probably didn't like reporters. Got into a fight with one of his teammates in the dugout.
Yeah.
He has more home runs than any second baseman. He wasn't good enough to get in either. Scott Rowland, one of the best third basemen of all time.
Clutch hitters.
Clutch it, yeah. Why? They didn't get enough votes. Their WAR isn't high enough. It's stupid. It's stupid. I can't stand it. It's people like that just drives me nuts. Anytime I watch any of the MLB Network or something, and they start talking about analytics, when you get to that point, it's like pulling Blake Snell when he's dealing. That's how stupid that is.
Yeah.
It's like wiping your butt before you poop. Stupid.
I mean, I don't know that they should probably bring in current players on that committee, because I mean, you guarantee you some of those current players know all about those guys,
Have a history understanding.
of
Sure.
understanding the game, and maybe you pick 2 or 3 from each league to give that kind of current mindset of the way the game is now compared to what it was back then, and the change.
I don't understand why they're going to cap and say only so many people can get in this year. Doesn't make any sense. I don't. Hey, if 10 people are available, I don't know, need to be in.
We got some comments here real
Okay.
quick. Jeff Whitener, criminal that Schilling and Rowland didn't make the cut this year.
I agree with that.
Michelle Gebhardt says this is unreal. Also, Omar Vizquel, according to Jeff here, has a career WAR of 45.6,
I hate
208
WAR. I hate
2,877 hits, 11 gold gloves, the best shortstop next to Ozzie Smith.
Yeah.
I have to agree with that.
So what's wrong with that? Because why he didn't hit? He was a 270 lifetime hitter.
Right.
Well, so was Reggie Jackson.
Right.
Reggie Jackson has a 242 batting average for his career.
Right.
He wasn't a great outfielder.
Well,
But he mashed the ball.
right.
He hit 3 home runs, against the Dodgers in the World Series. Well, so what? Does that mean that he's that much better of a player than Omar Vizquel?
Well, and it's different. It's position.
True.
It's position by position, and I don't know. I kind of liken it to football with you have.
quarterbacks. We're gonna start doing this.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
You wanna do it? You wanna do it?
yeah, sure.
do it?
Let's do it.
Who has the ball in their hands all the time?
Quarterback,
Every play.
center.
Quarterback. That's the guys I'd probably want to make sure he made the most money.
Yeah, yeah,
Right?
yeah.
It's one thing to have the ball in your hands and give it right to somebody, and that guy has it after that.
Right.
Just saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Put your hands under my butt.
Oh my!
That's a bad sign.
What?
Put your hands underneath my butt.
It's football.
It's true though.
Under center, that's what that means.
I know.
Anyway,
There's
All
Ray.
right.
there's Ray. All right.
Thank you.
So, yeah, I let him in. Just let him in. It's stupid. Get rid of the writers. They're stupid.
Well, like I said, I go back to. I mean,
I can't stand it.
it's all entertainment anyway. I mean,
Are you not entertained?
it's not.
It
It's not.
is.
It's not changing the effect of Armageddon. So I mean, it's entertainment. It's,
Right.
That's why it's called.
Preach it.
I mean,
Preach.
fans. That's why it's short for, for fanatics. So
I mean, everybody can argue about who they think should be in, but
Right.
when you these guys had amazing careers, better than all these other players who've ever come through, whether they did it or not, and to separate the ones because of whatever reason, like you said, well, you didn't do interviews. It's insane. Reward them if they got caught cheating. If they got caught cheating, if you want to say, steroid user, whatever.
Put it in a wing.
Yeah, just
put it
do
in another
whatever.
wing in Cooperstown.
It
Here was
doesn't-
the steroids era. Here was the dead ball era. It's the same thing. It's no different in the dead ball era where you have all these pitchers. Well, was it because the ball was because it was a dead ball? The type of baseball that they use completely different that they use now. Is that why the pitchers had so much success back then? I mean,
Cy Young did win 500 games.
yeah.
The next
was-
closest guy. Not anyone.
No.
You got to take about 20 of them to put together. And it's a different game, but at the same time, I just think the ideology behind it's
You
the
want to
same.
stick with baseball and talk about Yachty? Or
No,
move
no.
on
Jeff
to-
says, should we let Shoeless Joe in and Pete Rose? That's two different things. Pete Rose.
We went over this several weeks
Yes.
ago, and I'll just reiterate my point. Pete Rose is a player, yes. I don't. It's no.
signed the paper saying he did want to
it
be in the
does-
Hall. He would forfeit the Hall of Fame.
Well.
Totally different than Bonds, A-Rod, all of them.
Yes.
Right.
Totally different. That's my only thing.
Maybe he
the-
was coerced into signing.
Well, I mean, or go to prison.
Sounds
That was-
like,
yeah, that sounds-
like coercion to
No,
me.
it sounds like it was. This is your choice.
Yeah.
You do this or you go to prison.
I agree.
And so when they gave him that option, I guess he chose that one. So I don't think he should really be pissing and moaning too much. Now, the story is that Shoeless Joe couldn't read. And that's why he signed an X, because he couldn't read or write.
No.
Because that's all he did was just
But
play
see,
baseball
there
and
you
he's a farm kid.
talk about coercion, though. You go back
that
there to
is-
organized crime.
You've
and,
seen 8 Men Out.
Oh yeah, good movie. I mean,
Great movie.
yeah,
Great
but
movie.
that's once again you kind of talk about that like that's coercion.
Yeah, that's a little bit.
Just a tad.
Yeah,
So.
mobsters are involved and stuff. But that's obviously a little bit different.
Kyle Bohr, sorry he's late. I was sitting behind a team's bench.
Did you say Fisher? Oh, no. That's Bohr.
Wow.
That's all right.
We,
Learned some tricks.
yeah.
Yes.
Move on. Stay with Yachty.
Yeah,
talk about
let's
it.
talk about Yachty.
I've got some thoughts, but I'll let you guys talk.
No, go ahead.
First. No, because I want you to talk first because I don't want to broach this subject right now. I want you to. I want
what you want to do.
talk about Yachty.
Talk about Yachty.
All right. See,
Bring it up.
we're gonna resign him, not resign him, let him walk.
Do you want me to spend Mo's money? It's real easy for me to spend it.
I can tell you what's going to happen. They're going to wait very last minute, and then Yachty's just going to say, okay, I'm going to play one more year. Do kind of like what Waino did a couple years ago. Just take the bottom dollar and say, if I can, hit this and throw out this many, I get a certain percentage. And
Yeah, incentive laced.
Yep,
Yep.
I guarantee that's what's happening.
I don't.
Because nobody's going to pay him probably what he's earned except for the Cardinals at this point, just because the uncertainty of what's the future looks like.
When you say if they're gonna let fans in or not, you're
Yep.
gonna be able
So
to make some money.
I think that changes everything, and so I think Yachty still wants to play, and I think that's the concept. I mean, I know there's all kinds of things going out there that says, oh, he'd be satisfied if he wasn't able to play anymore. He'd be happy. He'd be okay with it, kind of thing.
No. I don't think that's the case.
I think that's the perception because he wants he wants the Cardinals to ante up and say, hey, you've given a lot to us over the past however many years, and we're going to make you an offer. And that's the thing that I think that I think he's waiting out on, and I think the Cardinals are waiting on the last minute as well. As soon as somebody gives him an offer, they're going to offer it more than that. So,
Are you going to send Yachty a message?
No,
we'll play tic-tac-toe.
but I'm going to send everybody.
He's playing
I'm going to send everybody else a message.
This segment was brought to you by the number 5.
Here's why it may not happen.
Albert.
Is Yachty in the Mount Rushmore of baseball?
No.
No, I don't think so.
This guy is.
Wait, I mean,
This guy is.
this is one of the best right-handed hitters of all time.
This guy is. And you know what the Cardinals let him do?
Walk.
Walk.
He
So
also-
why are we talking? No, time out. Why are we talking about Yachty? As he's this, I think he's great. I think he's a Hall of Fame player. I think he's Cardinal baseball through and through. But we are spending way too much time talking about Yachty when we never talked about old Albert and keeping him to be a part of the Cardinal legacy. So I'm myself personally a little burnt out with Yachty, the Yachty talk, because like I've said time and time again, you've got one of the best players, if not the best player of our generation, and you let him walk. I drop in the bucket.
So when we're talking about spending Mo's money,
Yeah. Not Moe's. No.
no,
DeWitt's.
DeWitt's. Sorry,
Here.
this is
Okay, and
$2.2
$1 billion.
well.
Yeah.
Either way, to
Yeah.
spend that on one guy, I don't think they're willing to do that. But if they can get Yachty for about 8,
Well,
And it'll
I think
happen.
they're going to be okay with that.
right.
We like to use our drawing here. Coaches are really fun. I love fun with markers.
Yeah, you know. It's the old SNL Mike Myers skit. My name is Simon. To do drawings.
Little note here: Phillies re-signed T.J. Realmuto
There you go.
today, so this narrows the market down for catchers as well.
So yeah, we could probably get him back. I mean, I would try to. I mean, he needs to resign.
What about? So what's the latest of? Do you think that's a combo deal?
I think if Yachty comes back, I think Waino plays one more year
Yeah.
for the Cardinals.
If he doesn't, he just
I just don't think he
retires.
Can you do the Bonilla where you defer? Or
I don't think anyone's ever dumb enough to do that again.
give him a percentage of the franchise or something.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, doesn't that happen in other sports where it's like, yeah, we'll give you a percentage of the team?
Yeah, well, that's what happened with Albert. I think didn't he get like some kind of ownership role
I don't
or
know.
some leadership
Yeah,
role?
yeah.
I mean, by the way, Coach Halley
Yeah.
says that there's a huge difference between $200+ million and a $15 million for a 1-year deal, and that's that math.
It's called a.
Yeah,
it's called a.
That's easy math.
Well,
Easy math. Just saying,
it's
it's easy math. I'm just saying, if
best player ever.
okay, then so when Pujols's contract's up with the Angels, does he come back to the Cardinals?
I would love it. I would
even
if
without
he's-
the DH.
Oh, I would love it.
Oh,
I
that's
would.
exactly
I would.
what
Hey,
I was gonna say.
I would spend my money
Yeah.
and buy a ticket.
Really?
happening.
At that point, you would?
Yes, I would. If
Just
he
so you
comes
can
back.
watch, so you can
Just-
watch Grandpa get out there and try to
Darn
swing
right.
the stick.
Darn
He
right.
will.
That's the only
Take
reason
my-
why I
take
think
my
it was,
family?
is if the DH is here. The DH is here, it's automatic, I think.
Okay, so speaking of the DH, I'm just
I
ready to
love
rip
it.
on baseball right now.
I've noticed.
I like it. You don't like it?
Wait, you
I'm fine with the DH.
the other day it got shut down.
Oh, did it really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that and
Yeah.
expanded
We're
playoffs.
out. Yeah,
because
we're out. This year.
the players union. Talk about pooping where you eat.
Yep.
Hold on. The players union.
The players union turned down
The DH.
the
Yes.
DH because it was attached with the expanded playoffs. Here's the fun
What's
part.
that? So?
Here's the fun part. MLB already has a network deal right now for expanded playoffs. They've already made the deal with TV networks for expanded playoffs. So you know what they got to do? They've got to get this going. They got to make it work. And hey,
What was the rationale?
because the players union they
But
got
what
to
was
show
the players union?
I don't know.
So the players union, who's supposed to fight for the players, who's supposed to help get players a bit larger contracts and more
Yeah.
money, says no. We want to shut down an additional position
which will pay help more players out, make them more money.
Yep.
and tie that into pitching, which is now you're going to start to see more Cole contracts.
Correct.
Makes no sense.
Did-
Again, what I say about pooping where you eat,
Right.
that doesn't make sense either.
I don't.
We
guess-
got people posting a bunch
Okay,
of stuff here.
all
Robert,
right.
Robert McVay, I don't think money's the issue. It may seem that way, but I think Yachty goes to a World Series potential team. Cards are not that team, though.
I just
Maybe
think he
not.
wants to play one more year. And
I think multiple,
don't-
yeah.
I think he wants to play one more year, and he wants to have a chance to play in a World Series one more time. And I think if the right team offers him very little money, to play, but he thinks that team's got a chance to go to the World Series. I think he does it.
Well, those suitors are dropping like flies. I mean, you know, with the needing or wanting a catcher.
Yeah.
That's true. And it's going to be hard to sign somebody who's that old anyway.
Well,
Kyle Bohr says, I hate the DH.
Yeah, well,
well.
this is the 21st century.
Kevin Holly, I mean, people still pay big money to watch a 43-year-old quarterback play, so
I
there's
was
still
gonna
a chance
say,
for fools.
And I'll add to that. That's why, as St. Louis fans, when we talk about Yachty, you might as well get to the okay with the fact that if he walks, think about Jordan. He left.
Mm-hmm.
Brady, he left. Montana, he left. Like all of these premier players, the players that we grew up watching, those Hall of Fame guys, they all left.
Left their place.
All of them. Mm-hmm. They all left because at the end of the day, it's a business,
right?
And they're in it to make money, and so that's just
It's their right. It's just like
sure.
I think Tom Brady had to leave New England because there's all the the ties with Bill Belichick, and was he assistant quarterback, or Belichick cheated for him and all this other BS I love to hear. Where's Jason? I think he was talking in my ear right there. And he cheated. Yeah. And so what did he do here? I'm just saying. I mean, he took the Bucks. What did they do last year?
Didn't make the playoffs. I think they made the playoffs in
2002.
Yeah.
Last time they made it.
Yeah.
What were you doing in 2002?
I was in college.
High school.
I was in college.
You guys are old.
Ray, what job were you on?
Pow!
Now that everybody's microphone's off, thank you very much.
I can start doing with signs.
Let me get my writing utensil out.
There's no safe place here. I don't know.
No.
I mean, just throwing it out there. Everybody, even the people
1-800.
even the people
I
who
don't
comment in.
I don't want to hear it after what he did last week. I don't want to hear
1-800.
it. He's got several coming to him. So
Oh. Hey, maybe we should make some commercials.
Hey. Yeah, but you know what? I still have control of what commercials
Now if you
make
go
it onto
Facebook
the-
Live.
Hey, I got the delete button.
Coach's
Okay,
box.
whatever you want.
We got a coach's box.
We can do it on our own.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's going to make a new
Yeah.
Facebook page.
Yeah.
Coach's box
Yeah.
after hours.
The real coach.
The real Coach's box.
So,
Oh, Lordy.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, we'll see. I hope he does, just because. But I don't know.
Same thing with Wainwright.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not for sure thing.
I think each of them are waiting for one of them to make a jump.
When
It is-
one shoe drops, the other one.
it is
with it.
definitely not a hot stove this offseason.
Well, it's kind of cold.
More like a cold oven.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Well-
it's the climate of everything else. I mean, just think about it. Wasn't a lot of money that was made, and it's kind of a weird year. I don't know if you guys know that or not. It's kind of weird.
I thought we were done with that year.
We started a show and
Might still be
Still going.
still going. That's kind of weird. But
crazy.
Ray, I think we missed our commercial break time because we got into a rant.
That's okay.
So
No
go
big
pay some
deal.
bills.
Let's go pay the bills here, and
Not
we'll be
the
back.
Buffalo Bills.
Okay, we'll talk about them a little bit later.
Do
Maybe,
we
maybe,
have to?
maybe. You're watching Coach's Box. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Mark Schrodinger with Home by SMCI. Whether it's residential or commercial, we have the right products for you. Global Plasma Solutions will attack your bacteria, mold, viruses, even help dust in your house. They install easily, less than 45 minutes, and it's invaluable for the rest of your life. If you're interested in any of the products that we do offer, give us a call at 636-337-4444 or send us an email at service@homebysmci.com.
Dr. Craig Rubel is an orthopedic surgeon and fellowship-trained sports medicine specialist who cares for all athletes of all ages, performing total joint replacements, knee and shoulder arthroscopies, and general orthopedic procedures such as fracture treatment and carpal tunnel releases. Visit rubelortho.com or call 636-933-7400.
Jefferson College has affordable degree options for students of all ages. Plus, the quality of education rivals any four-year university, and designated classes are guaranteed to transfer. Jefferson College provides safe on-site and online options and many exciting career pathways like humanities, business, social science and public service, math, physics and technology, and science and health. Students who know, go Jeffco. Enroll now at jeffco.edu.
I'm about to get teed up. What? I'm talking to them. I'm not talking to you. Are you kidding me? You're throwing me out of the Summer League game? I'm not Riley Blair. I'm not going anywhere. He shoot the free throws. Shoot the cops. Join us. Coach's Box, 7 p.m. live from Robert Jenkins. Tuesday night. See you there.
This is Coach Riley Blair from the Herculaneum Black Cats.
Hi, this is Coach Jarvis from the Herculaneum Black Cats.
Hi, this is Coach Zach McVeigh with the Jefferson Lady Blue Jays.
Hi, I'm Chris Miller from St. Pius X High School.
And you're watching the Coach's Box.
And you are watching the Coach's Box
on Livestream STL.
On Livestream STL.
We're back for round 2 of the Coach's Box. Thanks for being with us here. And we are going to take a look at a certain category or two here. The coaches are going to let me kind of lead this thing, which I think is kind of scary. But at the same time, we had a handful of things that we wanted to talk about. And I got your microphones on there.
We do think that's a little scary, Rick.
It is scary.
We do think that's a little
Let's
scary.
talk about
Off
Mizzou.
the rails.
Let's talk about Mizzou defeating Tennessee over the weekend.
Good win.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Mizzou's playing well.
And I think we talked a little bit about that. I don't know if we did this on air last time or where we were discussing the Dukes and Kentuckys and the one-and-done schools versus the programs that had the junior, seniors, or fifth-year, grad transfers and all that. I think you're seeing that with Mizzou.
Yep.
Oh, I mean,
agreed.
He's there. He's established his system. He's got kids that have bought into it. The guys he recruited, they've developed. He's developed talent. Yeah, I mean, and good because
Yes.
I want to see Mizzou do well. I mean, I think it'd be great if they'd make some noise in the tournament and make it to a Final Four for the first time.
Hey, that would be
right.
Good for the state.
It just stinks that they're having their best year in a long time, and there's no fans.
I know.
And there's no man.
Hey, they're still here.
They're still
M-I-Z, baby.
Yeah. Jarvis
Poor
would
Jarvis.
say.
Jarvis, I can hear him right now. He's in my ear over here. He just says,
M-I-Z.
Well, he's on the sidelines coaching a freshman game tonight. So
he is. Yeah, he by circumstance he's doing it.
Yes,
But
yes.
and kudos to him. So yeah, I'm really happy about it. Being a fan, being someone who's from Missouri, I have to be from Missouri. I know. Supporting my home state. Wink, wink.
Jeez.
I know.
But they play well. They're the defense that they play, and I tell you, Pinson, that point guard is fun to watch off the break.
He is.
Man, he's fun.
He is.
I think SLU and Dayton it was a close game at the half.
And those were two of the top 2 teams in the A-10 that they were predicting.
Definitely.
There was a third one. I can't remember if it was Duquesne or not, but there's
Richmond?
I think Richmond.
Oh, Richmond, yeah, Richmond. Yeah.
Did Richmond lose to LaSalle the other day?
I did see that, though.
A-10's tough, man.
Hey,
you got to show up and play.
Yeah.
Everybody's got to show up and play.
They were talking preseason, probably 3-4 teams getting in from the A-10 getting in the March Madness. Yeah,
I
think so.
I like it.
But
hey, maybe Mizzou will get in on some of that
so
too.
we do we have to eat a little crow here and talk about this?
Do we have to?
Well, so we gave Ohio State in football a bunch of crap about not playing and then getting that high ranking. Do we have to eat some crow on the fact that SLU's been out a month and they're still in the top 25?
I don't think it's – wait. Is it their choice not to play or the conference's choice?
No, I think it's because
COVID. Health restrict. Oh, yeah, that's why.
So then we're going to be on that same boat. Let's talk about the Duke Blue Devils.
They're struggling.
Canceled all of their, non-conference games.
Did the health department tell them to do that?
No.
It was guidelines, right? It wasn't. It was.
That was a coach's decision, my
It was
friend.
a coach's decision.
It was a coaching decision.
So go ahead with your point.
So, let's hypothetically say
I like
now
hypotheticals.
that they go on a little run here and they win out.
Sure. Wait, now win the tournament? No,
No,
they're
they're not
conference tournament.
having there's a
Yeah, that's right.
possibility of not having conference
Okay,
tournaments
so
this year.
let's just say they do have it.
Yes.
Do have the conference tournament.
And they win out the regular season,
Okay.
make it to the championship game and lose. Are they in?
What would they make their record? Because how many losses they have right now?
4, 5.
At least 5, I'd
Five,
imagine.
five or 6.
How many total games would they be playing?
Let's see, 16.
Carry the
Definitely-
one.
Definitely less than 30.
I think it's 23, 22 or 23.
So they'd be what? 17 and 6.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a shortened season. There's a chance that they could be an at-large
They're 5
bid.
and 5 right now.
So,
Garbage.
What do you?
What are they?
5 and 5.
Yeah.
I mean,
what were they? What was the standing? Go ahead.
So what do you tell all the other schools that played those non-conference schools and got beat, and their record's not as good because they had an extra how much time to prepare? Now the Duke Blue Devils got the whole another month and a half to practice with those one and done guys that they didn't get all summer long. So
am I making myself clear here?
yeah. So my question is, how is that the right thing?
I think we've established that in this day and age the right thing just does not occur.
Well, that might be 100% true.
Pick a sport, pick a scenario.
It's just I don't know the consistency of where are they going to draw the boundary at? At what point do they draw a boundary?
You would have, but let's just say they're 5 and 5 right now. They went out. I mean, you have teams that have 5 losses that are in the tournament.
Absolutely.
And if you're going to reach the ACC tournament title,
but the ACC is not near as good as this year as it has been in the past.
Right.
So
it's way down.
So what carries more water? Getting to the championship game of the A10 or the ACC?
Kyle Bohr knows. Doesn't matter. Duke goes to the final of the ACC. They're in.
Yeah.
Why? Because they're
the
Duke.
ACC and
because they're Duke.
Mm-hmm.
Because
the same thing I go with.
Money, follow TV networks.
I talk about this with the Kentucky right now. I mean, they're struggling mightily. But but here's the thing that I don't know that they even make unless they have a conference tournament and they win it. That's the only way they're going to get in. I don't know how they can.
Don't read that.
Is that a bore?
No.
Oh, gosh.
No, I think
Shooty? Is that a Shooty?
Shooty's on assignment.
Assignment coming back.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That's a bad day, Shooty.
Wow. Sorry about that.
So,
wow.
I mean, they're going to get in, and I don't think they should.
I don't.
I told you, I want the mid-majors to get in. I want to see those senior-laden, upperclassmen-laden schools who play a good, solid game get in. Not a bunch of blue chippers who are just there because they need a place to park for a second. Free parking in Monopoly with money.
For a semester.
You get the money. Land on free parking.
But I still have an issue.
I thought that was good, too.
I still have an issue with allowing Duke to not play in those games and get practice time in with those kids. That's the difference right now. That's the difference. You're not playing a game.
So you don't think SLU was practicing, though?
Well, they couldn't.
No, they couldn't.
Because the health department says they got to be in quarantine.
They weren't allowed to.
Well, they could be quarantined in a gym shooting free throws. I don't know.
I don't think that's how that works.
Oh, it isn't?
Well, they'd stay in their dorms.
Okay.
Well, I mean, they're supposed to. I mean, I'm assuming that there's a lot of
Was it
eyes
adjacent
on
to the gym?
Could be. We just put some tents up out there on the side over here. You guys stay in those tents.
Exactly right.
But
Kill the cameras.
I honestly think it's – I mean, I just don't know how NCAA is going to do that. I mean, I don't know how they're going to go about that and look at that.
Same way they
did for Ohio State.
I was going to say, same exact.
Yeah, I take it back though. It wasn't. It was the College Football Playoff Committee,
right?
Which is not
NCAA.
Not NCAA.
It's true.
And
well, what did they say last year when they didn't get March Madness? They were out. How many? It started with a B. I'm pretty sure it was $1 billion. So yeah, Duke's going to be in.
Shooty did say SLU's playing right now, and they're beating Dayton.
Hey,
Good.
So-
That'd be great.
they're
Beat the
fun.
Flyers.
They're fun to watch too.
They are. I love the way they play defense.
You know,
I
it's the
agree.
same thing with Ford. Hopefully he stays around. I mean,
I think he does. Because I think he's. I think SLU pays him good money because of the job that he's done already. And a lot of people say, well, what has he done? I think right this year alone is enough to pay the man. And I think he's getting some quality talent here. It's something that hasn't been in a long, long time.
and I tell you what, to the viewers, if you haven't been up to the arena and if you haven't watched a SLU game, guys or girls, that's a fantastic arena.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, I don't know, maybe we get spoiled a little bit with the Cardinals, and then you get such a nice arena with SLU and Shakespeare's Pizza in Columbia, because that's great. If you had Shakespeare's,
Have I had Shakespeare's?
Oh,
I
my
lived up by
goodness.
Columbia.
No,
No, I don't think I've ever had it.
Oh,
great.
Why don't you
man.
describe it so I'll get hungry? I'm kidding.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
So good.
go watch a ball game. It's fun.
It's good. It's good stuff.
Good environment.
And I mean, I hope Ford stays. If I'm him and somebody comes with a big bag of cash, I'm going to go do what I got to do. But, yeah, I mean, he's made SLU relevant. They're a national contender. They're nationally ranked. And they get local kids, too.
Yes.
And to me, that's the draw that I can go watch Fred Thatch play. When I saw Fred Thatch as a
school.
freshman at Sykeston.
Right.
That's cool. And what SLU's doing is what I've wished that my alma mater, SEMO, which has some good basketball in Southeast Missouri, would do. But they're not going to do it. And that's why, aside from not changing their name back to the Indians, I'm not going to pay them a damn dime to the Alumni Association. They can suck it.
1-800 suck
goodness.
it.
Just saying.
How about that? Kyle Blair says Blair and Miller are loose with spending money. Us assistants would love a raise, guys.
Is that Pepsi money, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not losing spending
It's
money.
a choice
Trust me.
of a new generation.
Jeez.
Wow.
Got to call them up and try to get a sponsorship.
Yeah,
I know,
I was gonna
right?
say.
I don't know about the loose with spending money. What is there a story behind this? Or
I don't know what that means.
I don't know
That's
either.
the after-hour show, I guess.
I guess.
That's Kyle's watching game film.
Probably is.
Anyway, so what's next on the topics there, Ray?
Before you take off there with SLU, the Yuri Collins story for him is just amazing. We covered him one game, unfortunately against the Hillsboro Hawks, and he pretty much tore them up in a sectional game.
No, that doesn't hurt my feelings too
And
much.
but
Hey, how do you feel about the Hillsboro Hawks right now?
Oh, they played a really good game.
I'm just kidding.
we'll get to that in a little bit. So, next category. Let's keep it with basketball. Natalie Sago.
Natalie
Yeah,
Sago.
Sago, whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. If nobody knows, Natalie's a local area girl.
Yes.
She's
Originally from Farmington.
from Farmington.
Yep.
Refereed high school games in the area. Started doing
College.
Yeah, JUCO, Jefferson and Mac, and got into some bigger college games. And next thing you know, she's refereeing in
G
the
League,
NBA,
yeah.
G League, and then in the NBA. And she was a part of NBA history when her and another, what was that girl's name? I don't know. She wasn't Natalie Sago, so we don't care.
She wasn't a local.
The other gal.
Yeah, the other one. I mean, just two female officials. I mean, it goes a long way. I know there's some really great officials out there. It doesn't matter what gender they are.
Right.
But I know Natalie, and Natalie does a great job.
Jenna Schroeder. That was the other lady.
Yeah,
official
okay.
with
So
her.
I'm going to just Natalie. We'll talk about her. I mean, I think that's really cool because to know her, to have her refereed our
I
games.
say you've had her. I've had her as an official, and
I mean, I've given her a hard time just because I give some. When I was younger, I used to give officials a hard time all the time.
Yeah, true statement.
So,
Yep.
ouch.
you're still giving
Ouch.
them hard time. I don't know.
I've been super polite.
Me too.
Super polite. Matter of fact, there was 4 charges called on us the other day,
Yes, there was.
and I asked politely for an explanation on each one of them, and I said, you know what? Okay, I see that. Good call. Did I disagree? wholeheartedly. That's okay.
But they gave you
They gave me an explanation.
Yeah.
It was fine.
I'll take 10 explanations over one non-explanation,
Like that?
or a stop sign. Yes,
stop sign?
100% agreed with you. I'm
Baseball.
I'm a firm believer in
You're done.
just a little communication goes a long way. Just a
Well,
little.
I'm telling you, hey, this is your warning.
Just a little.
Kevin Holly saying
heard it
Sega
now.
was a stud softball pitcher as well.
She was a fantastic athlete in general.
All around, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
So,
So,
congratulations
yeah.
to her. I mean, that's neat. And, she was, when I came into North County, she was going out, moving out, and then starting that professional, because she was a teacher there, and then went into the professional realm full time for officiating. And I think, like I said, you talked about the junior college and then moving up that ladder. And, I mean, she fast-tracked. I mean, it's like I said, it's 5 years because she was last year. I think she did some NBA games, did the G League,
Yeah.
and I don't know if it was preseason or not. So I mean, she's a great official.
You know what? I was talking with one of my coworkers who knows her pretty well today, and if she goes out to eat, she has a little app on her phone, and she just scans the receipt, and the NBA replenishes.
That's something.
She gets everything for free.
That's a nice little per diem.
Yeah.
So
I'll take it.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Yeah.
Ray, where's our app?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the TKDS Sports app right now.
Not that one. They're not feeding me.
Right?
Hey,
got it, I
Jarvis
got
is in my ear again. I had to ask that question.
So a couple other things.
you
Did you
there?
know that Natalie's dad was a referee as well?
No, Natalie's dad was I think he's done now being an
Yes.
official, Mr. or Dr. Sago.
Doctor.
And
He's an eye doctor.
He was actually one of the rules interpreters. So back in the day when you could actually have meetings, this is what I did. I really wish that Michigan would go back to. When they have a point of emphasis or a bunch of different things they want to look for, like they always say, this year we're going to watch the hand checks, or this year we're going to watch travels.
Well, sure we are.
And now it's different because when you do your little rules thing, they put up this little slideshow where some guy talks, and then you just let it run in the background, and you answer your questions, and you do it, and
If
nobody
you answer
pays
it
it
25 times
Yeah.
until you get it right. then
Yeah, or
okay.
you make your coaches in the low levels take it, and
Write
then
the
write the
answers
answers down, and then you turn it. So that's what happens. What I miss? What? Am I telling the truth?
I've never done that.
You guys are all liars. Hey, you read the book. You're not supposed to lie. So here's the thing. What I enjoyed about back in the day when I first started coaching was you used to have the rules interpreters from Misha have these regional meetings, and you would go and you'd have to attend one of them, wherever it was, and they would talk about the point of emphasis, and you got to ask questions. And that, to me, goes a long way from the way I read this little slideshow with pictures of silhouettes or whatever that they have.
It all goes back to a little bit of communication.
No big communication. It's
A
funny
little
you
bit
say
of
that.
Communication goes a long way.
And this has all been done pre-COVID, pre all this other stuff where you can't be around each other, and that is something that is desperately missing in our.
I'd be okay
our
with a
game
Zoom
today.
call doing that.
I would be okay with being able to ask those questions. Instead, if I want to get those answers and I call Misha, they think I'm complaining.
Yes.
It's like, wait
Well-
a minute, I'm not complaining. I just want to know. If I want to teach my kid how to properly take a charge, and block charge is the most controversial and hardest call to make, how do I teach them the skill when they can do the thing exactly, perfectly, the way it is by the letter of the book, and
Shut them
still get the wrong call called on them?
I heard an
Judged.
announcer, a radio announcer, this past week make comments like, man, these kids are working so hard and they're working their tails off, and then they're not getting rewarded with whatever call that they were talking about, whether it was the block charge or whether it was, man, that down low in the paint, they just seem like they're getting fouled and there's no contact being called. So it's not just us. I think people that are around the game see the same thing.
There is a big push to eliminate the block charge call. And I
Really?
think it's because I mean, what good does it do? I mean, you get kids hurt.
That's
And I mean, I think we should have the restricted area.
That might shore things up.
If you think about it for a little bit, I mean, okay, it's a subjective call. Mm-hmm. I actually had to. I wrote my article for the newsletter for Coach Association on this. It's a subjective call in general.
Mm-hmm.
take one little thing out of the officials. It's hard enough to see all the little aspects to it to know if the kid is standing in that circle and their foot's on the line, it doesn't matter if they're standing still, they're doing a jumping jack in there. When the contact's made, it is a block. Done. Just like that. Was he in there? Yep. Okay, cool. Block. Done. Done.
Yeah.
Instead of, get one of these numbers. I saw that a couple days ago. It was one of these. And he goes, "What'd you call?" "Oh, I call block." "Well, you just grabbed your head." "I meant to call block." Oh, you got to be kidding me. And how embarrassing is that? Because, you see it, but then you question yourself. And look, it's a hard job to do, being an official. I'm not saying it isn't. And in that split second, your angle, your perception, different. But all you got to do is say,
people in the stands, you're going to see it 100
and you
different
know what?
ways. Yep.
All you got to do is look at your buddy. There's three officials. One guy, as you see the play happen, was his foot in there.
Yeah.
All you got to do is touch that line, boom, block.
Right.
He was outside. Okay, that changes everything because it looked like it was good. All right, cool. That's one less thing they have to worry about. And wait, you're going to say, well, it costs money to paint the lines on the on the gym floor. Really? So we can't do that for safety? We can't do that for safety.
Hey.
We can spend money on other crap that doesn't mean.
Just take some athletic tape.
There you go. Hey, so let me get this straight. So in 1987, when the 3-point line was put in high school, that was okay to spend the money on that arc. Was that for safety?
They paid the.
Now they're going back another one.
Okay, my point is it. What?
They're just now paying off that interest, though.
What school are you talking about? This
So-
pass the bond issue.
Exactly.
Pass the bond issue. It's all
So
good.
speaking of that, Coach Elook out here says that he thinks that the 5-second closely guarded call is the worst call in the game.
That doesn't get called?
Yes.
Or
is the worst call
In the game.
No.
call
It's-
in the game?
It's the second worst. The block charge is the number one. It is 1,000%, 1,000% subjective. The other thing is they need Dr. Fauci's 6 foot.
somebody
standing there. No. I just said that. You're the official. You just kind of hold that up there. It's like, okay, I'll count now.
Right. Well,
they need one of those circles, that you've seen on the coast where they wear it. They got the suspenders and it's the not in my bubble. They need to run down. They need to run.
It's like a big game of bumper cars. I mean, it's just.
But the question, my perception of 6 feet and your perception of 6 feet may be completely different.
You ever been fishing? Just saying.
I mean,
Yeah.
it was that big.
Yeah.
Really?
So many jokes. Not enough time. Ray will cut my mic.
Yep. There it is. Yeah.
So I mean, and that's a bad one too. I think that's a bad one too.
And I think it's a tough thing, as far as, even some officials will come and say, hey, that was a very tough call. I just kind of went with my gut. I'm not 100% confident it was the right call.
Are you saying communication?
Communication.
What was that? That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So, and I would 10 times rather have that said to me than, oh, coach, you're wrong. I mean, I might be wrong, but I would say, hey, this is kind of how, and it all goes back to communicating, how you communicate with people, period. End of everything. Any argument you want to make, it's all about communication.
Sure.
It's all about communication.
All right, Ray, we got a little off topic there.
Never.
No, we're good. Everything's all good right now.
No rails are off.
No rails are off. Not too bad. Our next
The rails were harmed during the making.
We were hanging over the edge, but we were not falling off.
Lordy.
Jarvis is not here tonight, so
We can stay with basketball. We can jump over the football, but let's real quick give out the thanks for Hoops for the Hope.
Absolutely.
I tell you, that was first time being a part of that. To everybody that was involved, Jefferson, Dunklin, everyone that put it together. That was really, really neat to be a part of, and I talked with the girls before the practice and we kind of talked about, hey, at some point, take a minute to look around, take a minute really to take in what's going on, because as we all say the same thing, that sports is a microcosm of life, and we're trying to teach life lessons and things like that. And I said, this goes beyond. I said, win, lose, or draw with Herky after the ball game, put that away, put that emotion away and aside, and really focus in on what's happening. And, to be a part of that was great. I mean, like I said, I can't say enough about it. It was special.
Well, I've been a part of that. This was my fourth time, I guess, third time, I think, maybe fourth. And every single time, just listening to the story written by that person, and that, it comes from the heart. Just to hear everything that they've gone through, and to know that the two communities came together for that individual says a lot about Jefferson County, and really says a lot about what two people that put this on and started this, Bill and Andrea Hammock. You can't say how much of a big of a heart those people have, and for what the amount of time they put in this. Bill will tell you, he starts this pretty much immediately after the year before of just getting things in row and getting things together. And he does all of that for other people. And I think he goes back to doing this, and I think he even told you in an interview that, this kind of all came about with his dad. Lost his dad suddenly, and never got to be able to tell him goodbye, and never got to be able to express, and be able to help out or in some kind of shape or form. And so, this comes from the heart from him, and he wants to be able to allow someone else that opportunity that he didn't get. And to me, that hits pretty far, I think deep in the heart at that point. You listening to the saying, and then on Friday night, and then to find out that, the young lady that is going through this battle lost her mom this week, the same week that all this is going on.
It's a great family. We grew up, went to church with them, and just fantastic people.
And it was just, you could feel the emotion in that building when a lot of people didn't know that her mother had passed away that same week, and a week before she's going to start her first round of chemo, and so I just think it was a lot of emotion in that building, and I think everybody in that place was dialed into that story, and so I can't say enough thanks to Bill and Andrea for putting that on every year. And
I think the kids, we can kind of talk about I think the kids on both sides did an excellent job of just being attentive, being respectful, and like you said, just really being engaged into what was happening and the story and all of that.
Right.
And I hope for them, because like we talk about it is about the kids, and it is about like life lessons. I hope they would go away from that experience as a better person.
Right. Right. And that's what I kind of talked about in our locker room after our game. I said, let's be fortunate here. Everybody in this room got an opportunity tonight to do something. They, maybe there's that young lady. May never get an opportunity to do what she wants to do every day because of that. So I said, we got to be thankful for the opportunities that we do get, and I think that's something that's a life lesson to never take it granted any day of your life. And I try to instill that in my kids every day in practice. Never take a day for granted, because you don't know when the next day is going to be here.
And that's kind of something that when I was at Grandview, I think we played it in it 2 times, 2 out of 3 years, and it was a great event. And that's kind of the same message I told our kids. I said, you're blessed. You're blessed that you get a chance to do this, and everybody's. A lot of people deal with cancer and deal with similar situations, but you guys are fortunate enough to have your health, so make sure you're very thankful for that.
And that's what I was, kind of the big topic about that, the Hoops for Hope is it's just goes to show you that in a small community like Jefferson, R7, that there's always someone out there that just needs a help hand. Just needs a little bit of encouragement. Just needs a little bit of, hey, thank you. So, just a simple little thank you goes a long way. And
the backpack,
yeah, that was cool too.
Yeah, giving $1,000 of Brendan's backpack. They were there to be able to receive the $1,000. I know they're struggling right now just with all this COVID stuff, but it was great to see the community giving back to the program that's given to them for many years now, and so it was just an all-around great event, and Jefferson R7 did a great job of hosting it, Bill and Andrea, and so I can't say enough thank you for that. So
super cool thing for us was the both recipients this year and last year were good friends of mine. Matt Bates, I graduated from Herky with.
Right.
And to see his wife pass away just a little bit before they did the actual presentation. So that was kind of unfortunate, but, haven't seen him in quite a while, but catch up with him and just the amount of compassion, the amount of, just being able to be there to help give a little bit of peace, a little bit of comfort.
Right.
I thought that was huge. Chad Smith, Chad Smith, here I go again, worked with Chad. And
job number 37.
Another one, that was the Domino's job.
I would hate to look at your resume.
My resume is like, but,
it takes like 5 hours.
Like a centerfold.
Right.
It's like Santa's list, but anyway, just an amazing night to, even through all of this stuff, even with COVID, talking with Bill during all of this was it was really just a cool situation to be in because it gave you a chance to think about somebody else and something else that so I think that was kind of a breath of fresh air,
right,
in kind of a weird way, different way, but at the same time it was we'll continue to do that with them every year. They let us out there to do that, to cover that game. And
and I know I saw a comment here from Jane Biddick. The chance to give the family $8,000 for their expenses, and then every single one of their kids got a gift as well. That goes to show you that in times of struggle, with COVID going on, that the local community, came together to help someone out in need. And guarantee you those people that sponsored the event aren't doing as well as they have been in the past due to COVID, but they were still willing to give for someone else.
Yeah,
and
all
so
the raffles and
that,
all of that
is a full circle. It will come back around, and I firmly believe that. And so for all those sponsorships and those people that donated and whatever, hats off to you. Hats off to all those businesses that sponsored the event. What an amazing evening. I can't say enough of that, how amazing it was.
I wonder who won the Tommy Evan jersey.
I did know that, yeah.
Oh, you know that? You know who
Bill
won?
Hammock's son.
Oh, yeah?
How about
Hey,
that?
there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, it was so cool to see him win that. I mean, that was awesome. And, that's this kind of thing that, goes to show you there that a big heart always wins. So,
Brian Deering said there wasn't many dry eyes in the gym, which is true.
Completely agree with that, Brian.
He didn't come by and say hey to us. He didn't come by and say hey to me. Thanks, man.
Maybe it's you.
I must be.
It's because you had the wrong color on, my friend. You had the wrong color on.
I guess.
If you'd had that red on, maybe, seeing the red, maybe kind of goes back to where you went to school at kind of color. So maybe if you had that on, he might have
That's
been
right. Hi, Brian.
Man.
Wow.
Shots fired around here. Staying out of it.
I can send send you a good meme, Brian, and you can post it all on your Facebook and say thank you, Coach McVay. I really good to see you the other night. And
no, good guy,
great guy.
Want to get our last segment here? Hey, there was a couple of big football games here. The NFC AFC Championship.
People actually tuned in to watch those games.
Did they?
Yeah, that was news.
Was it?
Yeah, they
they
made a big
did?
deal about.
They did?
People are watching football again.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
I don't know why.
No, no, I'm out. But
ahead.
the
goat?
Bills. They
The goat?
well, let's
Oh.
just talk about the Bills real
Oh,
quick
oh.
because. Hey, I was happy to see that they're in the AFC Championship game. They made the playoffs.
Great for them.
They're probably about a year away from being pretty tough. Need a running game. Need another receiver. At least one more.
Yeah.
Josh Allen, he's still young. I really like him though. He can flat out zing a ball. Holy smokes!
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
He went to Wyoming. I mean, what did they feed him? It's huge.
Just goes to show about scouting and recruiting. and all that.
Somebody lost their job on that one.
They sure did.
Somebody did.
At least they better have.
Yeah, you'd hope. He just not working in Alabama. But so obviously the Chiefs, they took care of business there.
They said, "Here, we'll spot you. We'll spot you 9. We'll spot you 10."
Well,
whatever
somebody. We were at Case and Bucks watching the game, and Coach Fisher's like, "Oh man, look at the Bills." I go, "Dude, did you not see this story already?"
So, yeah.
I mean,
This is what
I mean,
week 1 through 17
like-
almost.
Okay. Well, last year, they spotted Tennessee 17 points and just come back and whip them. Like, hey, thanks for playing.
They talked about this on the radio. It might have been this morning. I can't remember. They talk about all the different receivers. And how come nobody talks about Hill?
I don't know.
Man,
Tyreek Hill?
Yeah.
He's quick.
They they talk about Hopkins, and they'll talk about
dude.
Thomas, and they'll talk about just the but yet
I wouldn't want to be talked about. I mean,
Hey,
stay under the light and
Hey.
just keep
man.
doing what you're doing.
you know the Rams at one time drafted a real fast wide receiver, who's short, fast. Trayvon Austin.
Tavon Austin.
Tavon
Tavon Austin.
And how'd he work out?
yeah, great.
Yeah,
He's returning punts,
he's-
returning
yeah.
kicks now for
Yeah.
Green
He
Bay.
found a job.
Yeah.
He found a job. That's good.
Yeah.
Happy for him. Didn't
for
work
him.
out in St. Louis.
Well, it was the St. Louis. It wasn't the L.A.
But so the Chiefs. I still think losing Fisher on the offensive line might hurt.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay's front four is not. They're not. Bad. They're actually salty.
It'll be interesting, the dynamic. I mean, you were talking about the GOAT and all of that. Is it GOAT versus the
whatever.
start of a legacy? Yeah, right. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
We were having this conversation before,
Come on.
and Ray does not particularly like Tom Brady.
Well, and this is the
Here
funny
we
thing.
go.
Winning?
This
Does
is
he
how-
not
Here we
like
go.
winning?
No.
This is how weird I am. Okay.
Well, that's a difference.
This is how weird I am. So
well,
huge
different.
Michigan fan because I was born in Michigan.
Okay.
Great.
Wait a second. Where'd he
You
go?
know, I remember when Tom Brady was really good for Michigan too. He played pretty doggone good for them. You know, the minute he goes to the Patriots, Kyle Bohr, he's not going to get his 7th. I'm sorry, he's not. He's not going to win. He's not going to win next Sunday.
What is the spread on
What is the spread, by the way? That's right.
Jason, can you hear me? Jason,
Right.
you're in. You're in, buddy.
So, the thing that turned me off, two things turned me off. Deflategate
Spygate.
and Spygate. And own up to it.
No comment?
You got caught. Lose your
Aaron Rodgers came out and said that he messes with the footballs too. Nobody ever said anything. there.
Why do you gotta compare it?
Why?
Why do you gotta compare it? To
They
that
all
guy?
do it. They all do it. They all do stuff. Come on, it's stupid.
Well, and there's
Hey,
a reason why.
How do you get suspended 4 games for deflating footballs? And Ray Rice knocks the hell out of his wife and gets 2 games. Oh, and then we had to go back. No, we got to suspend it for the
But
whole
you're
season.
talking apples
2
and
games.
oranges there.
No, I'm pretty sure we're talking about domestic assault
Sure.
and deflating a football. Get the hell out. There's no way that even – no. That's – again, talk about hypocrisy.
Okay, here we go.
No.
So
He's
we
got a
Hypocrisy.
point. No. He's got a point. He's got a point.
So we should put steroids in the footballs now. That's what we should do.
You can't tell me those guys are not on steroids.
You should put steroids in
What
the
do we do with the
footballs.
Germans bomb Pearl Harbor?
We
my gosh.
Germans? He's on a roll.
Oh my gosh.
He's
dude-
off the rails. Turn his mic off.
Hey, you know the Colts funneled in noise, and they're home
Everybody
playoff
does
game.
that.
Everybody does it. Oh, okay.
They just got caught, is what you're saying, right?
Hey.
But it's okay.
Well,
It's
hey,
because
what,
Peyton Manning.
what
it's
do
all
you
right,
do at
Peyton
St. Pius? You turn the lights off when you do the starting lineups.
Manning. Does that
You
affect
do.
anything?
I mean, that could.
It affects my cameras every game.
I could say that it does.
Well, you need to probably get
Eyes
use
dilated,
the Android
right?
cameras or something.
Takes me about 2 or 3 days.
Coach Halley says you should stop using I could be loud in this one.
Get out of here. Oh, my goodness.
You can't stop me.
You're within
stop
you're
me.
within a
I'm
6
going
foot
to say
bubble.
that is, yeah.
Hey, I'll go Facebook Live on you guys right now.
Right now.
Wait, that was 3 foot bubble. I called it a 3 foot. You're within 3 feet.
Yeah.
I'm not yelling because that's how I talk. Ain't you see my movies?
Oh my!
Hey, this is 100% Pepsi.
It's a choice of a new generation.
I've actually.
I'm not a sellout.
Oh my gosh! I'm gonna tell you. The Chiefs will win by 21.
By 20.
Wow.
Wow.
Mahomes will go off.
Thor.
Oh,
Let me know. Do I need to
we
put
got
some money on this?
We got
Thor.
Rick Bowen just told me I need to learn to charge.
That's a true statement, Rick. I appreciate that. honesty,
Go
Rick.
back and look at the film.
Oh, gosh.
And it wasn't. Hey,
No.
it wasn't Rick's calls either. Trust me. I'm like, you got to help these guys out.
Kevin Holly, I'm not even going to begin to put out
Rick,
what he just said.
Rick, I do appreciate your communication with that call. That was a very good.
Hey,
very
Rick.
good.
Rick is great. He always talks to me, even when we disagree. He's great. Usually, I'm just making fun of myself. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't think it's going to be a 21-point beat
do.
down.
I do.
I don't
Clock
think so.
control. You're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
call somewhat low scoring.
You think
Here's
Tampa
the thing.
Bay's going to control the clock?
They're, if
No
if
risk
it's-
it, no biscuit.
They're going to have to score 40 plus.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they can score 40 plus.
Betty Lick. So, Riley, are you giving me the Bucks plus 21?
Sure.
I'll take. Can I get some of that action too? Boris still hasn't put up the line. I want to know what the
They
line
may
is.
not know what the line
Or
is.
says
What is
to
the
take
line?
that bet, by the way.
Wait,
though.
it's 3. It's 3 points.
Oh, yeah.
Last time I looked, it was 3 points.
Are you kidding
All
me?
I know is commercials are going to be pretty bad this year.
Yeah, Budweiser's out.
They're out. Well, they're not out. They're taking that money and giving it to other entities, and they're going to run ads.
Oh,
Do we need to make our own Super Bowl
Coach's box.
commercial? It's a put it on the poll, Twitter
Put it
poll.
on the poll.
Do we need to? Yeah, should the
Blair,
coaches
put it
make-
on the poll.
That could.
Oh, Twitter. I don't know how to use the Twitter machine. What's
do
this
with my
thing?
hands.
We could do one that says beat it.
That could be good.
I need a soundboard.
That could
So-
be good.
So you'll take Bucks plus 21?
I bet I will.
I don't know.
Okay,
what that
Elick,
means.
he's got the, same action here.
Got it.
Come on.
What do you want it for? We can't bet. That's against the rules.
Is
we can't
it?
bet.
Who?
No, we
This
can't bet.
Paradise Sportsbook.
Hold on.
After
no.
hours,
That's
we'll
because
talk
who's
about it.
sponsoring? Who's sponsoring that talk show?
You got
And who
it.
does he work for? Who does he work
I
for?
can't bet on my job.
Who does number 2 work for?
I cannot bet on my job.
Here it is. Here it is. Chiefs,
Told ya.
Chiefs -3 and 56.5 over under. That's a lot of
56
points.
56.5.
It's a
56 and a
shootout.
half.
Man.
Hey, you know Tampa's playing
And
at
it's
home.
at Tampa.
Playing at home.
So
That's
what?
even better.
I might
You know what
take
that
the over.
means? More pressure.
Why?
Nah, nobody's
It
going to be
is.
there.
Nobody's going to be
gonna
there to watch.
They're not going to have any fans at all.
It's going to be like, hey, you guys, you did a good job.
Come on. Rick Bowen says he wants in on that commercial, by the way.
Hey.
Perfect. I got a great idea. Rick will be in touch. So no, seriously, I can't say it's. I'll take the 21 points, but
I know you will.
hey,
I know you will.
be a damn fool not to. It's easy, buddy.
Wow.
We'll see.
Or whatever. Gentleman's bet.
We'll
Wow,
see.
I got somebody here. Brandon Radford says Tampa by 2 touchdowns.
No, me and Radford went to high school together.
Well, that
By
tells
the
the
way,
story right there.
Hey, he
tells
put-
the story.
hey,
Sorry, Brandon, but I mean, if you went to school with this guy,
Hey, he did
sorry for
put
that,
on a
too.
comment that before one of the games we played that Dr. Sago helped him put his
contacts in.
Yeah,
he did. I did read that
Hey,
out there a little
Dr.
bit.
Sago's a good dude, man.
And then he called a charge that night too.
Yeah, because he knows how to call him.
Oh, okay. Rick, did you hear that? I just want to make sure you heard that.
Rick knows how to call him. He just missed one. Okay, he just missed one. His buddy called charges on him. Yeah, Coach, he was there. Was he? Was he though?
Sounds like Rick needs to come over and officiate some R games.
I
'cause
think
won't
Rick needs
give him
to
a hard-
officiate
hard
this right
time.
now. Rick, where you at? Oh, here we go. The music cued on us.
Well, we're done.
Fun police.
It's
It's back when the NFL was no fun league.
league.
I am not the no fun police.
Whatever.
Commissioner.
We may get
Commissioner
Jarvis
over
in here for trivia at least. By the
No,
time he's-
he forfeits.
If you weren't here at the start of the show,
exactly.
what's the rule with the teacher?
Exactly, yeah.
If the teacher's
Must
like
be
at
home
10 minutes,
10
you're
to
out.
15 if you're a doctor.
Yeah, that's right.
Must be
Kyle.
Must be here to enter.
Did you see what Kyle
Oh,
asked?
yeah.
How much can I put on this? 2, 3, 4,000.
Gosh,
Sorry,
oh
Bill,
my
I will
gosh.
be taking Blair's Lapa
Holy
Changa money
moly, what's an
for the
assistant?
year.
What's an assistant make over there?
Man, that's
He's
what
gonna
I want to know.
Put
Jeez.
2, 3, 4 down.
Well, I mean, there was a lot of comments about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Hold on a second. Let me get that. 1-800-BETS off.
Hey, there was a lot of comments that I do have a lot of assistant coaches on my bench.
I heard that.
So
Who
I
would
mean,
say that?
Everybody.
Would you like to explain that?
Everybody.
Well,
Okay, yeah.
I will explain.
I agree.
Oh,
You
my
need to address
goodness.
that.
I do.
What is he
Dunklin
talking
R5
about?
School
I don't
District
understand.
only pays 3 coaches on our staff. The other 4 coaches on our staff are all volunteer that do it for free and have done it for free for multiple years.
Are they mission registered too?
Yes, they are.
So they have the first aid
Yes.
and
Yes.
coach's education.
Correct.
And the rules test.
Correct.
Perfect.
And you know what? I'll tell you what. Those individuals are at everything.
Yeah.
And they are there for the kids.
When I was trying to, spy
if a
on
kid
practices at Herculean, I'm kidding. Your
Spygate, his own
your
Spygate.
coaches are always at everything.
And here's the thing I always say about it. You know what? If I got somebody that wants to volunteer to help kids, I'm going to take every hand I can get. Just because I think it only makes those kids better. Have a different set of eyes, a different opinion, different philosophy, mindset. I think it just helps.
Here, and Zach, let me ask you, because you've been in education. So we're saying that having more people to teach to people that's being teach, that if that ratio is better,
Right.
does that create better education?
Just a tad.
Just a little bit? Okay.
I don't want 40 kids in a classroom.
I don't either.
Not for one teacher.
Nope. But if I can have a bunch of teachers and we're all doing the same,
Here's my thing.
more one-on-one time, more individual work.
Is it about doing what's best for kids, or is it a perception that means more?
It's always about doing what's best for kids, and people are going to see what they want to see.
And that's exactly what I wanted to point out. But I do want to say that.
And I might make jokes like the fact that you have more assistant coaches on your bench than McVay had subs.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God. You made that guy. Oh,
I'm pretty sure I made that on the air.
Ow. Hold on, Ray. What do you normally say? The views of the coach's box?
The views of the coach's box are not necessarily
Is
the
there a
views
timeout
of
chair
live
that
Hey,
stream.
Stream
all I'm going
STL.
to say is it was just perfect because it's just like lob it up and smoked it.
Oh my!
Hey, you got to admit it.
Wow. With that, you are watching the Coach's Box. We will be right back.
I wonder what Coach Jarvis is up to.
Jason! Jason! What's up?
What's up? Man! Oh, hang on a minute. I got a call from Blair.
What's up?
What am I doing? I'm sitting here watching.
fine Mexican cuisine.
A family atmosphere.
Any place to watch your local sport teams. Come out to La Pechangas. Check out our 4 locations: Arnold, Herculaneum, Crystal City, and Bonter. Come out to La Pechanga.
Guys, I've always wanted to ask you this since you're both pitchers. What's your favorite pitch? Is it, I know, it's a fastball? Okay, I know, it's a curveball. No? Okay, well, what's your favorite pitch?
Oh yeah. Spitball.
The Main Street Sports Show. You never know what we're going to throw at you.
Hey, this is Chris Miller, and you're watching the Coach's Box on Livestream STL, the best sports streaming show there is on Facebook.
We are back for round 3. Here we go. It is, yes, Cranium Cup trivia time. And we actually have, here, I gotta turn your microphones on here real quick. We actually have new trivia tonight. New trivia. Hold on, let me turn them on. There we go.
Yep, there it is. All right.
Let me get them on here. New trivia.
So the only way he's going to win, we're going to shut our mics off. And then,
hey, do what you got to do at this point.
Maybe I'll win the Cranium Cup.
So the funny part of it is now your odds have improved a little bit.
Yeah.
Because Jarvis isn't here.
Well, I mean,
by 25%.
Mathematically.
Hey.
By 25%.
Take
Bore. What's the odds on Coach McVay winning?
I think it's only 8% higher. Hey,
well,
Ray, I know you went to Herculaneum. I'm pretty sure it's 8% higher.
The 4?
From 25 to 33.
Well, there's... Okay.
33% chance.
Close enough.
Yes. But South Iron math rules! Yeah!
Hey, now you do that. I can't
2 or
can't
3 more
guarantee.
times.
That's just like give me the stop sign.
It goes a long way.
Yeah, I don't like the stop sign.
I do like the stop sign.
There's your sign. Hold on. Let me pull
sign.
them up here. Kyle Bohr has sports
Now,
movie trivia.
The movies that we're getting ready to talk about are all from the 50s.
Oh.
8 Men Out.
I mean, some stupid soccer movie.
Here we go.
Soccer.
I guarantee you there will be a soccer
Horse
movie.
racing.
Invictus.
Yeah.
What's that?
I'll tell you the categories ahead of time.
Oh, mother.
Basketball, hockey, football, golf. Okay?
Tin Cup.
Movies. Okay, here we go.
I said it was a movie.
Here we go. Basketball movie trivia. All's fair in love and basketball. This film starred 2 phenomenal athletes who both played basketball for USC and professionally in the United States. Quincy McCall, Omar Epps, they played professionally for the LA Lakers. But what professional team did his counterpart, Monica Wright, play for?
Oh, you kidding me?
That's not sports movie trivia, Bohr. Has nothing to do with the movie.
Speak that one more time.
Gosh, it was really long.
The answer or the question is...
You got to ask him true false.
Exactly. Bohr, you're out. You're on
what
assignment.
professional team did Monica Wright play for? Monica Wright.
In real life?
Yes.
Oh.
Answers.
Oh.
Chicago Sky.
It has nothing to do with trivia.
LA
movie trivia.
Sparks. Minnesota Lynx. Or the Seattle Storm. What professional team did Monica Wright play for? The Sky, the Sparks, the Lynx, or the Storm?
You know?
Answers.
Yes, put that video down while you wait.
Okay, whatever. Nobody's saying anything.
Okay.
Yet.
You all are correct. B, the LA Sparks.
Just went with it.
Or there we go.
I knew that one.
Oh,
Next category.
Well,
how did that?
Because he's your assistant coach. Hey, on our way to Hillsboro, you need to go with some trivia and sit over to Ray.
He drove behind us.
Yeah, I bet.
Next category.
He stayed and scouted.
Hockey. The Mighty Ducks.
Hey! We'll see.
All right.
Nah, I probably don't know this.
He's excited.
We'll see.
Here's a question.
Communist over there.
Which Mighty Ducks movie did the team go to a real NHL game at? The Mighty Ducks 1, the Mighty Ducks 2, the Mighty Ducks 3, or the team never went to an NHL game? Which Mighty Ducks movie did the team go to a real NHL game?
1, 2, 3, or
D1,
never.
D1, D2, D3, or they didn't go? All right. Answers.
And I'll tell you that. So when it was the Minnesota North Stars.
You are correct, Mr. McVeigh. Everybody
Dang
else
it,
is
you're
wrong.
right. I remember that now. As soon as you said it, too.
There it is.
Oh,
Watch
Chris.
out. He's in the lead. Zach McVeigh.
Thank you, Kyle Bohr.
Hey, wait a minute. How much money did it cost you to get this?
Well, we don't talk about that.
21 points or something? I don't know.
Football. It's football time.
An 11-point victory on Friday night.
Here we go. Football. The movie Invincible is about a track star who never played a down in college football, making it to the NFL. Herky kids, we have a chance. That's true. The main character is Vince Papale, who primarily played on special teams. What was the slogan he trademarked while playing as an Eagle in the NFL? What slogan? A, the real Rocky. B, who's nuts? C, invincible. Or D, ring their bells. The real Rocky, who's nuts, invincible, ring their bells.
You know this one?
What slogan did
I still don't understand
Vince
how
Papale
that's a
trademark?
movie.
Okay.
What'd you put?
Where'd you put?
All three of you are incorrect.
Oh, man.
The answer is who's nuts.
Really?
The answer is who's
Man,
nuts.
so, hey.
Not ring their bells.
I thought it was
You
because he'd used the
stumped him,
Herky convo on that.
I didn't.
Ring the bell, Herculaneum.
McVeigh's still in the lead, 2 to 1.
McVeigh's excited over here.
Kyle,
Final?
unacceptable, buddy.
Final
So
question.
2 of the 3 questions had nothing to do with movies.
Yes, it did.
No,
It did.
that wasn't in the movie.
That was movie
Wasn't in the movie.
He'd make it easy.
Final
Can't believe I
question,
got that
golf.
Stupid Mighty Ducks one. Right?
Here's the question.
That was in the movie.
I know.
Golf. Happy Gilmore
Oh, boy.
transformed from a man with 364 days left until next year's tryouts to taking on Shooter McGavin in the world of golf. My gosh, that's awesome, Borer. What color was the jacket that he was able to win with a putt-putt shot at the end of the movie? What color was the jacket?
Do you know this?
Was it red,
Oh, it's already over.
green, blue, or pink? I mean yellow.
There it is.
The answer is yellow, and we have a new champion. The Cranium Cup champion comes to Zach McVeigh.
Man.
Zach
It's
McVeigh.
only
I'd like to thank.
I want your trophy. Where's it at?
Right?
Oh my gosh!
They don't bring it.
Gosh, I
There it
tell you
is.
what.
Zach McVeigh, hold it up high.
Oh, senor.
All right, better take a picture of this because it might not ever happen
It
again.
may not ever happen
Just to
again.
prove that Bigfoot's real.
Thank you, Kyle Bohr.
Do it again.
Hey,
There it is.
you know what
Let
they
me get
say?
the wide
You know what
shot
they
here.
say?
Hold on.
First one's always the toughest.
There it is.
Yeah.
McVeigh got the cup.
I didn't get it. You keep moving. Stop.
I got
That's
it.
funny.
McVeigh gets the cup.
Oh, man.
How about
hey,
that?
hey, Zach, did the window just get open a little bit bigger tonight?
Dun, dun, dun.
Just saying. Just saying. Stupid North Stars. Gosh.
Jarvis.
Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. Look at that.
Jarvis.
Jarvis.
Jarvis going to be like, they'll read it win because I wasn't here.
Right there. That one.
Jarvis. Here
There
you
it
go.
is. There it
Here you
is.
go. Hey, new commercial coming up
Oh,
this week. This week, new commercial.
New.
New.
Oh, you mean first?
No,
second.
no.
Sorry, my
How many
I've had
commercials have you done?
I don't
3.
know, but they were good.
The one he did with his son was pretty
That
good.
was funny.
Oh,
Yeah.
Put that with your Olympic torch. Oh, man.
oh,
Kevin Holly says McVay can Bohr keep doing the questions now?
exactly.
Pay off.
Pay off.
Pay off.
My goodness.
Oh.
What
Congratulations, Zach McVay.
Yay, Zach.
Kyle.
Hey, look at him.
What?
He's sore over here.
Zach.
I'm not. I root for you all the time, except I want to beat you.
I'm giving you the golf clap over here. So
Kyle's fired.
Hey, you know what?
Hey,
That's for the fake win that Ray pulled on you last time.
I know.
Hey, that was like when the Chiefs
That
beat
was a
the
prelude
Patriots.
to
And it was like,
this
no,
week.
wait. Here's a flag. That guy's offsides. Oh,
that's a prelude to from last week to here. That's what it is. There you go.
Yeah, you can tell him to suck it now, huh? Take that.
This is a good one. Holly says Bohr is probably going to be working at R7 next year. Woo!
Now if he cares about kids' education.
Oh man, that's great.
Sorry.
That is great.
Anyway.
Wow. Wow.
Well, 2021 sucks.
Oh,
It's
shoot.
good. All good.
See, it
Good
took
times.
that 8% for you to lose.
Yep.
There.
There you go.
See, I'm going to use
You know what it is you move seats.
Hey,
He did.
That's what it
We
was.
You
talked
did
about that
you
before.
changed everything up this week.
You sat me in the loser seat.
Definitely.
There you go.
That's
Definitely.
right, he did.
Sat in the loser seat. This seat sucks.
You're gonna
Sit over
we'll
here.
put Jarvis there next week.
Bad juju, right?
Yeah,
Bad
just
juju.
like this,
Jarvis is
might
over there
ride
next
it over
week.
here. So.
Jarvis.
Jason. What's up? I don't think he's going to show up.
No, I don't think so.
Didn't make it in time. Must be the blizzard outside.
He's responding.
By the way,
Yes, huh?
there will not be enough snow for snow day.
Don't you say that.
I just
You
put
shut
that
your
in.
mouth. You shut your mouth
Hey,
right
you
now.
can't win that one time all of a sudden talk a big game, okay?
Hey, he
not-
can.
that
he
is
can
a-
for 10 minutes. Give him 10 minutes.
Yeah,
My
exactly,
gosh,
right?
Got to listen to this crap for a whole week now.
Hey, what are you doing? What
are you doing? I don't know. I'm just
looking at my trophy.
I'm polishing it. I'm getting your fingerprints off of it. They're all over it, too. It's just,
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my goodness.
this is going to be insane. How many commercials? Hey, you better do a bunch of commercials while you got it.
You better take a chance.
You're going to get the cup again. You better enjoy it while
It's
it
not
can.
coming
It's
back.
not coming back.
This is Zach McVay, winner of the Cranium Cup this week. You know,
You can always say that you were champion one time.
Hey,
just once.
Like
I
Aaron
might-
Rodgers.
hey, I just might be done and
One-time
just
champ.
retire.
One-time
Oh.
champ.
Retire on top.
Go
I'm
out
out.
on top. I'm telling
And I'm
you.
out.
And I'm out.
And
I'm
I'm
taking
out.
my trophy. It's like, no, you can't. You can't take it. No, you gotta leave it here.
Oh, Lordy.
You're like Aaron Rodgers.
Exactly.
Just win one.
Boom, boom, boom.
Discount double check.
Boom, boom,
Hey, how'd the NFC Championship game go? We didn't talk about the
We
NFC.
didn't. We didn't.
Yeah.
do
Boris
that
started
real
talking
quick.
about bets, and we just got all sidetracked then.
Hey, fourth and whatever, you got Aaron Rodgers, and you're going to kick a field goal.
Hey,
That's the answer to the question right there.
you know
Throw
what?
it, too.
Just part of it. He's afraid.
Michelle Gebhardt says McVay is going to be in quarantine for a month. Oh,
Wow.
I got the black lung pop.
Did you really just do that?
That's Zoolander. Come on now.
Oh,
my God.
you're going to give me the black lung now? Gosh, that was great.
All right, I'm good. Good.
And scene.
And scene.
Oh, my gosh.
oh my.
So Brady's the GOAT. Out there, just so Ray doesn't want to hear it.
Thank you, Michelle, for
Thank
that
you.
comment.
Thank you, Michelle. Thanks.
Breathe.
Where's Jarvis when you need him?
Wow.
He's probably watched the show
He-
like,
he-
God dang it.
He is. He's cussing right now.
missing a good one.
He's not saying God. I guarantee you.
Dang, no, he's doing this. Oh, McVay won. Oh.
Dag nabbit.
That's so
Good
funny.
gracious. It's definitely not pulling the Phillip Rivers. Wow.
He's probably over having an ice cream.
Probably. He was on his way. He saw that crap. He goes, ice cream time.
I gotta go Dairy Queen.
I'm out.
I'm out.
Oh,
man.
Yep.
So Gebhardt, glad I could assist.
That's a good assist.
That was definitely a good one.
Hey, Michelle, you and Kyle had the best assist tonight.
Wow.
I was just saying, it's true.
Oh, man.
It's good stuff.
Hey.
Future Blue Jay.
Oh, God. Oh, boy.
Bring soccer
One
over
assistant
there. Bring
down.
soccer over there with him.
Down. Oh,
gosh.
Yep.
They will not hire him out there.
They got lines on the field. They're ready to go.
Oh, my goodness.
That's one word you don't mention out there.
Goodness gracious.
That's funny.
That's a 4-letter word. Add a few letters, but it's a 4-letter word out there.
Yeah. Good times.
Wow.
So Brady's the GOAT. Don't you think so, Ray?
Brady's a sheep.
So the best stat that I found about this was that Brady is more likely to go to a Super Bowl than Steph Curry is to hit a three-pointer.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that amazing?
What do you think about that, Ray?
Yep.
Ray, what do you think about that?
I know, Michelle, that you are already a Blue Jay.
Hey. Yeah.
There it is.
Can you imagine that? I mean, basically half of your career, you're going to a championship.
I mean, considering how hard it is to make it
Pretty
to
awesome.
the Super Bowl.
Pretty awesome.
Just win a game.
Yeah,
Just
playoff
win it.
game. Or you'd be the Browns and you can take 20-some-odd years to get back.
He's a great player.
Mm-hmm.
There's no denying that. Great player.
You will lose. That's what all the bandwagon Chiefs fans
I guarantee you none of those answers were his answers.
Yeah.
There was whatever McVay was putting. That's the answer right there.
Oh, man.
Wow.
That's a pretty heavy
I know how
accusation
this works.
there.
I know how this works, Ray.
Wow. Are you trying
You
to
can't
say
trust
we
the
cheat?
media. You can't trust the media.
Didn't say that, Christopher.
I believe what you say. You can't trust the media, but I'm the sports media. It's different.
Oh, yeah, because the sports media doesn't tell you.
What's your stats?
What?
You got stats out there?
Got
Stats for what?
I just asked.
Stats for
I did see
My-
one.
my
Something
team?
about
stats for the coaches box. How many people? How many?
Oh, yeah.
Was it on there?
no,
We
I
got to
mean,
put a
it's
ding
not-
for Mr. McVay.
You got to get that on there real quick. I mean, before
it'll take a second.
Add it.
I mean, you wanted me to go over the scoreboard here?
What is the
before the
score?
black lung gets.
Oh, did you
in
ever
here.
go back and look and see what that said?
Oh, I didn't.
Okay.
What did it say?
It said Coach Miller, 16-time champion. I think it's 17.
Oh,
I didn't
no,
update this.
it's got to be like in the 30s
No.
by now.
Coach Blair's
we
1
didn't
and
start
4.
doing it till about what?
Jarvis is 1 and 3, and at the time, until tonight, it says Coach McVay picks a blind guy as an answer / 0-time champion. That all changes tonight.
Tonight.
Did.
1-time champion.
St. Louis University drops
and
tonight,
there
by the
was
way.
one.
Yep. Hey.
Well, that's a lot of bad news that just happened tonight.
St. Louis
SLU
U lost
loses.
tonight.
McVay wins.
The Blues were up 4-2.
Jarvis
double
wasn't
checking.
here, but it
Jarvis.
was because of COVID. Man,
4-2 at the second intermission. Blues up.
can't believe you didn't see that. I told you that for 3 weeks it's been on there. And Ray won't even put up stuff on YouTube. I can't put up past episodes on our
my
website.
gosh.
If you haven't checked out the website, you can go to thecoachesbox.com.
Check it out.
Check it out.
All kinds of cool
we
stuff
try,
on
we try
there.
to put some good stuff. There's a good picture of Coach McVay.
There it is.
This is
there
the
it
best.
is.
I love these.
There it is.
Hey, was that you or was that?
Oh, my God.
that
I
was-
made this one.
No, but who took it? Was that catcher? You guys sat up top, so that was. Not,
I took that picture.
You took that.
Oh, hell yeah, I took that picture. Come on, man. It's the best. He wasn't actually asleep. I just think he was
No.
really disappointed.
No, that was before the game even started.
Are you sure?
I know it was.
Why? You were asleep. Pre-game now.
Hey, do what you got to do, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Right?
Got to get that energy in.
Hey, you know, I always like to come up with some good ones.
Yep.
Wow.
I had a good one for Kyle Bohr, too.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
It
did.
was on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't get to see it,
I
did
didn't
you?
get to see it, but I did get
It was
to
on
see
Facebook,
yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I saw it.
You know, you should get a part of the Twitter machine.
I am on it, but I don't utilize it.
Why?
I don't know.
is it just too much? You just don't want to take that extra social media step?
I don't have time.
Oh, Lord. If Jay Billis has time to tweet out every morning about going to work,
I can say all his.
you can do it.
Jay Billis.
Rap lyrics.
Jay Billis.
Kevin Holly says McVay looks like Bernie in that pic.
Kevin, can you please make one of those with Bernie? Thanks. We need a Bernie pic.
Where's Zach McVay? He's got his trophy.
Yeah.
Zach, can you sit in a chair with some mittens with that thing?
It's right here.
I will buy you that 6-pack of Pepsi.
I've got to get a picture of Zach on the Jefferson R7 bench with his trophy.
Oh, shoot. We do play Grandview Monday.
Oh, you should take that with you.
We might have to do something like that.
That'd be fun.
It's like, what is that thing he's got?
What is he doing?
He's walking like you're Little John or something.
Yeah!
What? Okay.
Holly just texted it to you, by the way.
Oh, gosh.
You need to text it to me so I can
put it on there.
I can put it on the coach's box right now, or I can actually put it on the show right now.
Just remember, the internet is forever.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Who is this guy?
goodness.
I still haven't got it. The service here in Herculaneum is a little lagging.
It is.
All right,
All right.
Ray.
Well, it's only for Lancers.
Wow.
Is that the show?
Ouch.
I think it is a
Oh,
show.
you're trying to shut it down now so you can't make fun of you? Is that it?
I think that is a show.
No.
We
Yeah,
will
whatever.
tell you a little bit about our schedule here tomorrow night. We will be out at the Bruce Thomas tournament, which we have a couple of coaches that are still in the top,
Championship bracket.
championship bracket here. Do I need to? Oh, Lordy.
Oh, man, I love it.
I
You're
can't wait.
completely killing me here.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
all right. That's funny.
I can't wait.
But we have as Chris Miller. Uh-oh. Who did it better? Oh, right. Hold on a second.
Yeah,
Did he send it to me? I need to see if he sent it to me or not. If he sent it to me,
He won't send to Apple.
he might.
He won't send
He doesn't send to Apple. Dude, that's no joke. That's no joke.
That's why he said it.
So, here, hold on a second. Let me find a camera that'll do that.
Oh, man.
There we go.
There you
Let me
go.
zoom it in here real quick, too.
That's good.
Zoom it in.
Man, you win and you get.
That's what happens.
Oh,
Just
is
ask
it?
Tom
Okay.
Brady.
There it is. Who did it
You
better?
win. Everybody hates you.
One time.
All it took was one time. Everybody hates Tom Brady.
Ooh.
That's it.
Man,
Wow.
brutal.
Good stuff. Good
How about that?
stuff.
All right.
How about that? So,
We win one next week.
so tomorrow night, Bruce
we win
Thomas
one
tournament.
The week after that.
Yeah.
Winning streak.
Bruce Thomas tournament, and we're going to be doing the late games. We're going to be doing the games, which is 7 o'clock, I believe, is your game, correct?
That is correct.
You will be playing who? St. Pius will be
Gateway,
taking Gateway,
Legacy Christian Academy, all about sports
Yes.
academy school.
And Coach Jarvis will be taking on Coach Jarvis, who is he
Northwest.
playing? Northwest.
Yep.
And that's the chance to go to the championship.
Yes, both games are semifinal games.
Yes.
It's a poorly seeded tournament, but by God, we're going to do it anyway.
Right.
This is the guy who's
But
the
if
one
it-
seed.
What's weird is
shouldn't have been the one.
what's weird is if you both win, you get to face each other, and if you both lose, you get to face each other. That's
Well,
kind of
thanks, Captain Obvious.
So there.
This is the kind of insight this show provides.
Captain Obvious.
I'm running on an hour and a half of sleep. Trust me.
Coach Miller will be on assignment next week.
I got an assignment. Facebook Live. Pirate broadcast.
On his ham radio.
On your ham radio.
Oh, Lordy.
I wish I had a ham radio.
Oh, goodness. So that's Wednesday. I'll go Thursday real quick. Girls action. The Festus Tigers at DeSoto Dragons, 6:45, and then we'll be right back over at the Bruce Thomas tournament for championships and third place games. So there you go.
Cool.
That's our
Cool.
that's our schedule for the rest of this week. This has de-escalated very quickly.
Very good.
Stay classy, San Diego.
There it is.
I I'm Ron Burgundy? I think McVay should do the send-off. And take this moment to thank everybody that you need to thank for this. Start with Kyle.
Hold on a second. Start with Kyle. I'd like to thank Jarvis for not being here this evening.
That's the most important.
That's the most important.
That's
great.
Hey. Good week.
There you go. Hey, good job, man.
Hey,
definitely good job.
There it is.
Hey, listen, I don't have to win it all the time.
No.
Hey, do we like our new banner above us?
Yeah, love it.
We had kind of a weird time hanging it, but
I'm going to say right now, even the way it sits right now, it was hard because when I looked at it, the glare was still coming off of Blair's head.
That's the way I like it.
I can't say too much. Look at that.
Oh, my God.
I saw a picture of me that one of our parents put on Facebook, and I'm like, what in the hell's going on back here? It's time for Bosley or something.
What's not going on?
Yeah, exactly. Good one. I like that. Definitely.
Thanks for watching the Coach's Box. We'll be back again next week. See you tomorrow night over at the Bruce Thomas Tournament. Ray Halbrook, all of us here at Livestream STL.
So long.
Have a great evening.